Hello everybody and welcome to episode 80 of the Le Mans Odyssey. You've just seen highlights of FC Twente and myself in a very one-sided game, has to be said. I'll have to be honest here, my game crashed the first time I was playing it and I was losing 2-1 at the time, so apologies for a bit of the dishonesty there, but I played the game again and we won 2-0, so we'll have to take that result whether you like it or not, but that's just the way it goes. And so we'll sum up our early season form just to conclude the episode and round it all off before I will live com the next episode against Manchester United at Old Trafford. That's going to be a very emotional game. But let's just look at the league. You've seen the Champions League, but we'll look at Liga now. And unfortunately, we're only in 6th position after 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 defeat. Our goal difference is pretty bad. It's only +1. We've conceded too many goals so far, and we have a lot of work to do to catch up to the likes of Montpellier and the pesky Marseille. But apart from that, there's not too much wrong. We're doing okay. We started the season. It looked absolutely promising after a decent pre-season. We scored 3 goals courtesy of Shebe Shrivers, but then their substitute off the bench scored 3 times in 5 minutes to complete a ridiculously stupid comeback from my point of view, and it basically ruined my enjoyment of that game. We should have easily won it. But we did recover to play Toulouse there, 2-0 win thanks to our centre-back scoring a goal each, and then we snuck the result against Tours. We've history against them. They denied us the Champions League once before, so we have history with them. And then unfortunately, tragedy against Marseille. We're comfortably beaten as Istvan Orban was injured quite badly. He's out for 2 months now, so we're missing our very best right mid. And Alouine Diawara was sent off in the second half, so it's basically all hands on deck. We had to defend and defend and defend, so a very stressful game as Marseille continued to dominate against us. And then another thriller against Paris Saint-Germain. Harry Seferovic, the former Marseille man who used to stab me in the heart again and again, scored a brace off the bench, but Shebe Shrivers and Robert Jovanovic scored some important goals to give us a point in a mustn't-lose game. And I thought we had to, obviously we played a weakened side ever so slightly against FC Twente, but they did a fabulous job. You saw the stats already. So well done to Eddie Hill, who got 2 assists to give us that vital win. And of course, we need to introduce you to Eddie Hill, as he was part of our transfer business. This guy who the director of football bought a long time ago, he's finally at the club. I haven't used him yet. He's got big potential, so I may have time for him, but I really don't know. I'm not bothered with him at the minute. I loaned in a left back, Luca Casadio. We're Ali Bamba is still our first choice, but he's injured at the moment, so it's kind of a bit of prediction just in case my left back situation got worse. I brought in this nice looking player from Inter Milan on loan, and hopefully I have a chance to buy him in future, because Ali Bamba's getting old now. We can't have him forever. Eddie Hill, you've just heard about him. He's our backup right mid, but with injuries to Reynard and Orban, he's now become our first choice by default, and he had a fabulous game against FC Twente, and our first ever Englishman has really made an impact for himself. So the Aston Villa loan, hopefully we can make use out of him. So obviously he doesn't speak French yet, but hopefully he will before the time is up. But he was deservingly man of the match against FC Twente. And the finances are pretty mixed. We've 10 million in the black, which is good, but we continue to lose money despite getting €1 million prize money there. So I don't know what I'm meant to do to keep this club in profitability, but we have to keep carrying on with our results, and hopefully we'll get a next win against Lens, and then Lyon, who we love to play most of the time, and then Sochaux are bottom of the league. We need to win those 3 games before Manchester United come knocking, and that's the most part I need to talk about. We'll look at our tactics now, and we've suffered quite a few injuries. Omar Gomez was injured for season's end, I think, last year, so he was out. Benoit Joubert, I've promoted him to the first team. He got an injury, so he's yet to play in the first team, but he's starting to make his full recovery. Mathieu Renard, I mentioned him, he's also promoted to the first team, but he's still recovering. Osama Beach is unhappy at the club, he wants to leave, and I decided okay, but he has to stay until the end of the season. Ali Bamba is recovering from an injury as well, so he's not quite there yet. So it's been quite difficult in that regard. Players succumbing to injuries and suspensions. It's like Alouine Diawara is just back as Boris Germain took his place. Omar Yamiogo and Matthew Cormier continue to battle for the right back position. Where is his name? Bruno Bonan made his first appearance this season. He's unhappy at the club, but he is my third choice right back, as well as potential third choice left back. I don't know what position he should be hone in on. My midfield problems, that's the one position I'm okay in, with Du Shuang, Jose Edi Carlos, Georgia Martin, Ludovic Robert, etc., Nolan Lambert, and then this lad, not Nolan Lambert, Ludovic, no, where is he? Sorry. Jordan Lecomte, he's very good. And then I promoted Steve Mercier to the first team as well. He's only 16, so he's got great future ahead of him. But I'll just mention as well, go back to transfer history, a lot of our legends have gone. Anthony Delad is gone, he's found a new home at Guijomp. Lamine Mbai is gone, still free agent. Gautier Mahodo has left to go to 1860 Munich for €1 million. Pierre Foy was a big money departure, actually 3.3 million. Delighted I got that much out of him, but his time was up here. And Adrien Delaunay has also gone to 1860 Munich. They seem to love my players, so I happily sold them off for €1 million. I've actually forgot to mention that, but we've lost some of our club legends, and Abdel Hakim Omrani has left the club as well, as did Yusuf Masakni. Do I have their details as well? But Yusuf Masakni is one of our new staff members. You can see him there. He's our new Ultra-19s manager. So he's got great potential as a coach, but I can't say the same about Abdel Hakim, who's just not quite the best coach yet, but hopefully he's got some job. Oops. Sorry. We'll just look at this really quick, and we'll get on with our day. This will conclude the episode. Here he is. He's an assistant manager, no club yet, but hopefully he'll make a future of himself. He was a great servant to the club, and he retired at the right time, in my opinion. But apart from that, that will conclude the episode, and we'll see you again for the massive live com against the one and only Manchester United, the club of my childhood, and certainly they will still be my club in future, but obviously I'm a big St. Pat's fan now. And last but not least, the birthday Q&A. I'll try and do that in the next day or two. I just felt a little emotionally torn after the events of Sunday on my birthday in the Formula 1 and stuff. It really took a lot out of me, so I'll try and get the birthday Q&A up as soon as possible. I didn't want to appear on camera until I was fully comfortable, but I hope you understand, and we'll speak to you again soon for 2 more live comms in the not too distant future. Bye for now, everybody.